What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. Let's recap. We got our second load on the trailer now. Look at that. Look at that. Military. So these guys are going on training, right? Now, just an update on, a lot of people are talking about that these tires get really hot, right? I need to add some oil on that. Why is that thing low? Anyway, these tires get really hot. It's about 80 degrees outside right now. We've been cruising about 60, This thing weighs approximately 26 tare weight, but what they're not figuring it out is this add-on right here. It's a military equipment, so they're just here to just destroy stuff, right? This add-on actually, I think it adds a lot of weight into that. So take a look at this, man. This is what we got, okay? We put these mats down. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I was getting ready to reject this load, but we can't keep this freaking thing new forever. You know what I mean? It's not, we bought it so we can put it to work, right? So, like I said, I wanted to reject it. It's only gonna be like a 300-mile load, so it looks okay. Like, I think a plywood would have been better. I was thinking about grabbing plywood from Lowe's before I went to go pick this load up, but I was like, you know what? This should work better, and plus I'll be able to use this on other things, But it is what it is, man. Listen, like when they rolled it in here, it scratched the surface, but it didn't damage it. So we're okay, So anyway, let's secure this load. So quick recap on securement on this load, because we're trying to get this thing unloaded today, okay? Here's what we got. 3/8 chains, 6,600 pounds, right? 6,600 pounds, 6,600 pounds, 6,600 pounds, 6,600 pounds in the corner, and we got 6,600 pounds over here. We rolled about 60 miles already. We picked this up in Fort Liberty. See, this thing got a little bit loose. That's okay though. It's gonna happen because of all the bouncing and stuff. The chains got a little loose. That's okay. That's gonna happen. That's why you're supposed to check it, intervals. I don't remember the intervals. Don't ask me. So anyway, you want to look good. Always square away your chains. Always make them look somewhat decent and neat. Okay. So we know I'm not the best in securing equipment, okay? Like big pieces of equipment like this, So we know for a fact that anything that is over 10,000 pounds, we have to have 4 points of securement. So we have one corner, 2 corner, 3 corner, 4 corner, okay? We have all 4 covered. Now, also, we know that if you have an attachment on there, such as this thing right here, your blade, it also has to be secured by itself. So we got that as well. Also, they don't say it, but when you have, actually the Canadian DOT is the one that told me this, that when you have a twist or where it bends and twists, you're supposed to be, what do you call it? You're supposed to secure that and stabilize it. And that's what this middle chain is for, okay? So we're pulling on this way, and that's gonna stabilize our pivot point. That's what the purpose of this is, okay? So, but other than that, securement wise, we are 100% good securement on this thing. Now, you have to be careful though. This is what I'm running into already. First equipment load I'm running into is that you gotta measure it, measure everything, They have this thing to 121, which is like 10-1. Yeah, 10-1. But I actually measured it. It's a little bit over 10-2. if you have 22 fives, I think you're gonna be over on this equipment. And then I asked the broker about it. He's like, "Oh man, I didn't know. Send me a picture of it." So I did almost reject it, but I told him, okay, let it sit on there and see what it looks like. And it set, and it did not bend them. It's right there. See? It looked like we're gonna be okay. I mean, that scratch is right there. That's gonna happen. You cannot prevent that from happening. Okay, like these scratches right here. But what I was looking for is, did it buckle? It didn't buckle at all. So I think that I think these are pretty strong. Like, I mean, the weight is distributed. If you cut it 26,000 pounds, you cut that in half, and then it's distributed across. I think we're gonna be okay. So. I could have easily rejected that load. We got that unloaded, by the way. That was 1 day thing. You know what I mean? It was only going like 280 miles or something like that, and it was in and out. And the receiver. The funny thing is, the receiver is they're doing training, right? It's a military unit. It's like a guard or a reservist or something like that. They're gonna do training out there in the Tennessee woods somewhere. Anyway, uh, they were like, "Well, we don't got no ramps here." I said, "Oh man." Broker didn't tell me this. And then they were like, "Can we use your ramp?" I was like, "Absolutely not. Not on that spoke thing. That we will destroy those freaking those ramps." So they were like, "Okay, I tell you what, there's a reserve unit just 10 miles down the road. You want to unload it over there? We're not gonna pay you for the miles though." I was like, "You know what? That's fine with me, man. Let's go. Let's unload it over there." You know. Instead, better than destroying the freaking equipment. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. It's like, I want to preserve the equipment as much as I can, but at the same time, we still gotta put her to work. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is gonna be a quick vlog. I think this is how I'm gonna do the middle week vlog wise, because man, we don't got a lot of time, man. We are moving during the week. We are moving, and then at the end of the week, we'll do an overview of everything that we have done throughout the week. Okay. So anyway, we will see y'all in the next load.